We live in a world of magic, and it literally surrounds you if you so choose to see it. And if you choose to see it, it can change everything. Something as simple as like this apple, for example, the seeds therein, if given the opportunity, can start an entire orchard. That's pretty damn magical. Or what about this? That little acorn right here. This little acorn mixed with some of this dirt and some water can grow into these ginormous trees, and they can populate an entire landscape. I should say they can forest an entire mountainside. That's pretty magical. What's up, guys? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are. Welcome to Now. I just want to take a few minutes to talk about something that I think about a lot. It's a concept, and when I do think about it, it helps me keep things in perspective or changes my perspective, and it surrounds us all the time. I'm sure this suspense is killing you, so I'm going to jump right in. What can I possibly be talking about? Well, magic. Smelly magic. A smoothie? Yeah, that's magic. Yep, it's magic. Magic. The power of apparently influencing the course of events by using mysterious or supernatural forces. And if we look at these two words, mysterious and supernatural, basically we're talking about things that are difficult or maybe even impossible for us to understand. Things that defy our logic. But what happens when everything around us is logical? What happens when we understand everything around us? Well, the magic disappears. That's what happens. So let's take a magic trick. For example, when you see someone perform magic, you see like David Copperfield and he's like flying above you in the audience, which is really cool if you haven't seen that. Or David Blaine, like he rips somebody in half and you're like, don't do that to my mother, please. And why is everybody named David? But when you see this stuff, it's like mind-blowing. It's really cool. It goes against logic. It goes against what everything up to that point in your life that you've been conditioned to believe is possible. It goes against those things. So we think it's like brilliant, it's cool, it's magical, right? And what happens is we start to treat things in that light, the special things. And when we treat things special, you know, we have a tendency to take care of them more. We have a genuine interest in concern to care about them, and just to take care of the things that matter more are the special things to us, right? But then when we're taken behind the curtain and we get to see how the magic trick works, the mysterious disappears, the supernatural elements of magic mostly disappear, and we lose a little bit of interest for the most part. And when anything is not treated as special, we don't really tend to care about it or notice it very much. I think you know where I'm going, but keep watching. Our cars, our computers, trees, our food, the clothes we wear, all these things are truly magic, but we've slapped labels on them. We've given them categories. Everything is just completely run-of-the-mill, overlooked, and taken for granted because we've used science to describe and understand all the things around us. So the mystery, it disappears. Kind of like my Tinder dates. So remember, when you are looking at anything, you know, it's easy to see the magic in the natural world, in the sky, and the trees, and the mountains, and the lakes, and the rivers. But the stuff that you use, the man-made stuff, it's easy to overlook. So when you look at it, just remember that it comes from years and decades and generations of massive ingenuity and human innovation and trial and error, massive amounts of money and time and other resources for it to even be in existence. And most importantly, the thing to remember is it all started as an idea. in someone's mind. The manifestation of any idea, that's where magic lives. And all of this is just bringing me to the point that if we can truly learn to see the world as the magical place that it really is, imagine how good we would treat it. And if we can find a way, a little time and perspective to find something special, find that respect, care for something as simple as a cup or a bowl or a postcard or a light bulb or our shirts or a car or computer. And if we can treat those things so well, then imagine how we would treat each other. That's the point. Magic.